If you could go back to when you're first starting out 8 years ago, is there anything you would change or have done differently to progress faster in calisthenics?
The first thing is that I will make better foundation because I start with 3 months basics, pull-ups, dips, push-ups. I learn my first muscle-ups, like 3 muscle-ups, I think, or 5, and I just start with the freestyle, like dynamics first, and I don't start with the statics first. So my advice for someone who wants to compete in the future is to start with the hardest things. In the future, you will get the dynamics. It's about some elements like skin, alley-up, ginger, 360s, you will learn it. But planche, the front lever, and the good foundation like basics before is the better option. Yeah. So this is the first thing that I will change if I go back. The second, I will find someone who is better than me, and I will ask him how to progress. Because now, when I'm mentor of a lot of peoples, I understand how powerful is to have mentor something and how much time you can spare is because of this. So I lose a lot of time to make mistakes that takes me a lot of time to do it and to fix it. So for sure, this is the at least 2 things that I will change.
As somebody who has won first in more than 20 competitions, what advice would you give to somebody who is thinking of competing for the first time themselves?
Be patient for sure, because to be competitor is not easy. You have to learn elements that you don't like just because you have to do it. It's because of the points to be complete athlete if you want to be complete athlete. So press your ego down, because it's hard when you want to do better elements on some competition, but you have only one front lever, only one straddle punch. So put attention on the elements that you already have, make it stable and safety, and prepare smart combos with them. Don't try to do things that you are not ready, because I know some athletes that they're compared to with the others, and they're not ready to do some new element, and they do some new element on the competition. They don't plan it, but they decide to do it. So press your ego down for sure, be consistent, put your attention to clean your elements and make it safety, because on competition you have to do some things tired, with bar who is slippery, with issues around you. So be ready for these things. Yeah.
Stretching and mobility are two things that are often overlooked in calisthenics. How important would you say these are, and how often would you train them?
For sure, the stretching and mobility is important thing, but if you want to be competitor, complete athlete, to have clean, static elements, endurance, and everything, it's not the most important. So every time I do something, when I do something in calisthenics or out of calisthenics, I try to do everything with one rule, 80-20. So 20% of the work to give you more results, not the other. I think when you want to be competitor and complete athlete, stretching and mobility is not the most important thing. It's important, it will help you, but it's not the most important thing. Yeah. And I do stretching after every workout, 5-10 minutes, but I don't do some extra stretching once a week or something like this. I just try to put my energy, because I have limited energy like usual athletes, and everything is about where you put your energy, on the important things or not too important things.
What advice would you give to the beginners who are just getting into calisthenics or thinking of getting into it to help them achieve their goals?
For someone who is beginner in this sport, you must know that this is hard sport. It's one of the hardest sports ever. It's a lot about genetics, and don't compare to others, because everyone start from different point and everybody have different genetics. So don't compare to others. Look yourself, look your mistakes, for sure. Don't skip the good foundation and the basic, because this is the most important thing, because it's like investment in yourself for all the future of your career. So the good foundation and the patience is the most important thing when you're a beginner and you have some goals in calisthenics.